Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you've clicked on this video, you're back in the right spot. This is another EricaDeniseWay video. Well, today I'm going to be sharing my 7 tips to having a successful Friendsgiving. This past weekend, I had the most amazing Friendsgiving ever, and I'm so excited to share my tricks and my tips with you all. But before I do that, I need you all to head on over to my friend's channel. His name is Lee Henderson. He is taking YouTube like you've never seen it before. I mean, he's talking about the nitty, the gritty, the ugly, the bad, the dirty. He's talking about the good, the goodness of the Lord. He's talking about it all. So if you want to check out the video from this past weekend, since I wasn't able to record, head on over to Adam Lee Henderson's YouTube channel. The best man you'll ever meet in the whole wide world. I'm going to leave the description below. Please go check out the video. You won't be disappointed. But let's go ahead and get right into the 7 tips and tricks that I have to having a successful Friendsgiving. Tip number 1 to having a successful Friendsgiving or event in general is picking a date. The date is just so important. For me, I knew when picking this date, I wanted it to be right before Thanksgiving or either right after. Being the fact that we're still in this global pandemic here in 2020, and not a lot of people are able to go out. And tomorrow, which tomorrow is Thursday, so by the time you see this video, it'll be Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, you guys. I pray and wish nothing but blessings on you all, and I pray that you all have a happy Thanksgiving. But date is so important, not just a date, but a time. So I picked November the 21st, and I picked from 5:30 in the afternoon till about, everyone left around about 12. Everyone was gone about 12. So I put the 10:30, but I gave it cushion just in case people wanted to stay a little bit later. And the date for me was a Saturday, and that's so important. If you're going to have any type of Friendsgiving or any type of event, you want it to be on a day where people don't have to go to work next day. So for me, picking a Saturday was easy. One, I took the day off, but also I knew I didn't have to go to work Sunday. I knew I was going to be able to sleep till about 10 o'clock, wake up and get ready for church. So having a specific date and time is very important and essential to having a successful event. Number 2, having a theme. My theme this year was celebrating with the ones that I love during a global pandemic. I normally would do events with my friends where either on Saturdays or Sundays we would get together, or we would go out and I would cook, and we would all just come over and have a really good time. So for me, celebrating with them, the people that meant the most to me and I knew loved me, had my back, been there for me throughout the whole year. That was very important to me. I really needed to pick a theme that I knew was going to have a statement as well. And behind me, you will see this beautiful rose gold backdrop. My theme was rose gold and white, which if you don't see beside me, I pray these balloons don't pop, because they were popping. This beautiful balloon arch that I made myself, and I did with no help. You guys, no YouTube help, no nothing. I did it on my own, and it's rose gold. This is like rose gold and white. And honestly, that was my theme. I really wanted my theme to be rose gold and white. Rose gold decor is beautiful. And if you never had any type of rose gold decor, you're missing out on a lot. Like, you really could do. I'm sorry, my light went out. I had a small malfunction. But as I was saying, is if you go on Amazon has this really beautiful rose gold and white set. With that really quick. I got this beautiful rose gold and white sign that says Friendsgiving. And with that particular set came with some yellow and white balloons. They were beautiful. I had them spread it out all over the floor. And it just really brought the theme out, as well as these rose gold and white balloons. Also on my table, I had rose gold and white circular plates, square plates. I had rose gold cups that came with rose gold straws. I had rose gold forks and spoons and knives. Like, I went all out with that rose gold and white thing. Number 3 is having a guest list. So right before I was having my event, I kind of sort of knew that I was going to invite between 20, maybe 25 people. Right after, I want to say this was like right after the election, Virginia, if you're here in the state of Virginia, Virginia went back to phase 1, where you could not gather no more than 25 people. So for me, for my event, I was so happy because I invited about 20 to 25 people. 20 people showed up. So for me, setting that guest list, that's important, because going into tip number 4 will explain why having a guest list is so important. So having a guest list will help you map out your space, tell you how much supplies you need to buy, far as your theme. Going back to tip number 2, back to your theme will determine how many plates and forks and spoons and knives and cups that you do need to buy. So having a guest list and having at least a number in your head of how many people you're going to invite, it is very important. Next is my favorite, your food menu, okay? Number 4 is your food and dessert menu. So for me, I wanted to feed my people, okay? Because when I go big, I go big. And when I said, honey, look at me. When I said they ate to the gods, okay? They ate till their little hearts was content, okay? So my menu is as follows. I had baked ziti, chicken Alfredo. I had meatballs, green beans, baked mac and cheese, deviled eggs, seafood stuffing, cornbread, and rolls. That was my dinner menu. And by the way, I cooked more than enough. I was able to send my parents food. Dessert is concerned. I made a strawberry crunch shortcake. I made a banana pudding cake, and I made a strawberry shortcake bowl, which consists of pound cake, strawberries, the strawberry glaze, whipped cream. Continue to layer. Very, very easy, very good menu, very filling. People were able to eat 2 and 3 times. People were able to take 2 plates home. Just a perfect menu for a perfect event. It was buffet style. People was able to eat, grab, and go. Having a good menu, at least an idea of what you want the people to eat. That way, when you send out your guest list, you can have a menu letting them know, what they can and can't eat. What they will have, so that'll let them know what they can and can't eat, or maybe you need to modify the menu. Number 5, the drinky drink, y'all. So for this particular event, I did make a punch. That punch was the best punch ever. It's a punch that I just came up with, and everyone fell in love with it. It is simply tea, lemonade, and cranberry apple juice. And when I tell you they fell in love, it was a big, huge, big, tall gallon. You can't even see my hands, but it was big. It was gone. I'm waiting on my friend to bring me my container now. That's just how good the punch was. I did have some wine, you know, around the holidays, you know, wine, and it's preparing you for Christmas. So I bought some eggnog, you know, had a little crown apple, you know, good drinks. I also had water and ginger ale and Gatorade, you know, nice, good drinks that, you know, can coordinate with the theme. So, you know, wine was befitting. And when I tell you, it was befitting. Okay. Number 6, the order of the event. So the order of the event is definitely important. When I mapped out my Friendsgiving, I wanted to have like a structural setting as to what we would do each time we would do it, how it was going to go. I wanted that. So everyone got here between 4:45 and 6 o'clock. So when it was at least about a good 7, 8, close to 10 people here, I had the minister that was here, which is Adam Lee. He said grace. Thereafter grace, you know, bless the food. Everyone began to eat. And the one thing that I love, which I'm going to go back a little bit, was about my guest menu is I have a majority of my friends are in church. I have a handful of friends that are not in church. And the one thing that I loved about when everyone was eating, they got along. You know, like people have this perception of church people where, oh, I can't hang out with them because it ain't going to be right this and it ain't going to be right that. Or they too stuck up or they not going to do this. So for me, you know, you can hang out with us Christians and still have a good time. So the order of this event was very important to me just for that reason, because I wanted all of my friends to talk to each other, to bond with each other, not just have a bond with me, but to have a bond with each other so that if by chance there is another event, which there will be more, or weddings, or whatever the case is once this pandemic is over, we all can say, oh, hey, yeah, remember that friend that you had? Let's sit down and, you know, chop it up with her. Like, it wouldn't be an awkward thing. After eating, the very first event that we did was build a gingerbread house. The women gingerbread house was the only one that was standing. That's all I'm going to say. After we went into the living room, after doing the gingerbread house, I couldn't play because I'm the baker, so that would have been cheating. So I was just so excited. It was man versus women. It was like 5 and 5 or 6 and 6. So it ended up being a really even game. Even, you know, the women, they worked together so well for, you know, for them to not know some of my friends, they worked together so well. And after that, we took a break. Everyone got dessert. And then we came back in and we did karaoke. Oh my God. I'm so proud of myself because this is probably one of the best events that I've had, especially because I haven't been able to do anything. I normally plan events here at my house and decorating decor and all that good jazz. We did karaoke. Karaoke was so good. And then, you know, we went back out there and we talked and we chopped it up. Then we came back in here and we in the game room, which what it was that night, we played spoons and laughed and joked and had a really good time. Everyone talked with each other. We danced and still played karaoke while playing spoons. And then, you know, before you knew it, it was the end of the night and everyone was leaving. Number 7, I cannot forget number 7. 7 is the cleanup. Who gonna have me clean up all this stuff? But the good thing was I have really amazing friends and they helped me clean up. Even though I was cleaning as I went, you know, like the dishes were washed, so I didn't have to worry about that. I bought disposable ware so that whatever wasn't done could go in the trash. So that's something that you don't have to worry about. If you buy pans that you can throw away so you don't have as much of a mess to clean up. That was the easiest thing for me. Plates were disposable. I only had like 3 trash bags by the end of the night. Far as cleaning up in the office. Only thing I had to do was vacuum and put chairs away. The cleanup part was very, very easy. So if you do everything in order, I promise you, you'll have a successful event. Now, those are all 7 of your steps. Okay? All 7 steps to having a successful event, whether it be Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whether it be a birthday party. You have to have a structure. And that's what I've learned in party planning, including even decorating. I decorate a lot. And so for me, I have to have a vision. So once you have the vision in your head, then you can execute everything else. I honestly really believe that everything will fall into play as long as you have a plan. Listen, this video was so much fun recording. I'm not gonna sit right here and lie to you, but in order for you to understand the fun, you have to go over to Adam's channel and watch his vlog from Friendsgiving. It's gonna give you so much motivation. It's gonna give you so much insight on as to how much fun that we really did have here, because I really did have a good time. I'm not gonna even sit right here try to sugarcoat it. I had a good time. I do have another event that I do plan on having, and that's gonna be around Christmas time, which is gonna be my Christmas pajama party type thing, where everyone comes over. We're gonna do vision boards for 2021, because we know it, 2021 will be here in 39 days. It'll be here. Next week is next Tuesday, I believe, is December. And listen, this time next Tuesday is December the 1st. And listen, I hope that everyone is having a good year so far. Even if it's been stressful, you still find joy in it. We go through things, but know that we're all in this pandemic together. This is the one battle that you're not fighting alone, because we're all in this together. I love you all. Happy holidays. I hope you all get ready for me, because I'm going to do Vlogmas. Vlogmas is coming. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't know what y'all gonna see, because I work from home, so I'm gonna be in the office, but I'm gonna find something to do. Even if I have to go out for all of Vlogmas, I'm gonna do it for you all, for you to see. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting me. Your love and support, it means everything to me. And thank you for welcoming me back to YouTube, you guys. You guys are great, and I love you all. Don't forget to follow me on my socials. I'm going to leave them down at the bottom of the description. And don't forget to remember to love always, laugh lots. You better dream big, girl. You better dream big, boy. And be inspired. And I hope I'm the one that's inspiring you. Until next time, bye, loves.